Blessings again, beloveds. I so apologize. I am new to this, and as I was recording, I had a phone call that came in, and I was cut off actually. So, this is a perfect example because I will tell you that a few years ago, Taliba would have said, you know what? I'm done with this. This is a sign. I don't need to be doing this. However, because I have evolved in my thinking, I know that trials and tribulation only comes to make me stronger. We will have mishaps. We will have shortcomings. We will have issues that will come. However, it is for us to press through and not to give up, to be determined and to do what it is that we were sent here to do, our purpose, what we was created to do. So I am back. I so apologize because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm recording. A phone call came in. I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode if that's what I'm supposed to do. I am here, like I said, new to this, but because I know I do not despise small beginnings, trust me, I know that this will come big and I will have somebody to do the editing. We will have, more professional or lavish backgrounds and all that stuff. But for right now, I just want you all to know that is so much more important to get the content. I said this morning, I am more desirable of the consciousness than the titles. The titles don't really mean anything to me. What matters to me most of all is the information, is the knowledge and the wisdom, and we applying it so that we can experience the results here now on earth, bringing heaven to earth so that we can walk in those things that we were ordained and created to walk in. So because I know that I am more than a conqueror, and technology, I love technology, but by all means, technology has its flaws, just like we as human beings. So the technology doesn't know that, hey, she's recording, don't interrupt her. I was supposed to take the time out to say, okay, I know I'm going to be recording. So therefore, I have to put these things in place so I am not interrupted. However, we are back now. So I was talking about the feeling, and that our feeling has to align with our thinking. Once we get our thinking and our feeling in alignment, they match up together, then we will experience the manifestation of that thing that we are desiring. So today, I wanted to focus more on the content. I wanted you to listen in and to lean into what I'm saying more than having a picture. Because I know sometimes I am distracted by the things I'm seeing. You know, I want to listen, I want to hear. So when I don't have things to see and I just have the voice, it's resonating, it's penetrating my soul, so I'm hearing what is being said. Sometimes I even just close my eyes. When I'm listening to something on YouTube or whatever, I just put in my earphones. I stick my phone, in my pocket or in my, my phone case or whatever, and I'm still doing my things in the kitchen or in my bedroom, whatever I'm doing, because I just want to make sure that I'm hearing what I'm hearing. So today, I just want you to focus on what I am saying. So when I said, as a man or a woman think it in his or her heart and mind, so is he, so is she. Everything that we think, everything I believe began with a thought. Everything that you see around you, even this very phone that I'm recording on now, it began with a thought. It was an idea. It came out of darkness. It came from within. And then we thought about it, and then maybe some of us spoke it, some of us wrote it down, some of us may have drew a picture, and there now we have the tangible, manifestation of that thought. So thoughts are so powerful. Thought become things. The things that we think about, we speak about, and then we bring about. And even as I began with the breathing, and I said that when we focus more on the breathing, it allows us to think more clearer. It allows us to hear more clearer. We are able to focus more on the things that we need to focus on. So on this day, I have a book that was loaned to me. I said it was given to me, but the owner said that it was loaned to me, that I couldn't find for a few years. I didn't misplace it. It was just hidden in my glove compartment. And I found it a few months ago. So I have this thing that when I go to a book, and I don't really have anything specifically that I want to read or I want to say, I just like to open up the book, to a page. And I believe that when I open up that book to that particular page, that is what I'm supposed to hear for that day. That is what I'm supposed to share. So I am going to open this book, and whatever page it opens to, that's what I am going to share. So the name of the book is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And it's a little book. It's a little book. And I'm going to read. It says, man is a growth by law and not a creation by artifice. By artifice. And cause and effect is as absolute and undeviating in the hidden realm of thought as in the world of visible and material things. A noble and godlike character is not a thing of favor or chance, but is the natural result of continued effort in right thinking. The effect of long cherished association with godlike thoughts, an ignoble and bestial character by the same process is the result of the continued harboring of groveling thoughts. Man is made or unmade by himself. In the armory of thought, he forges the weapons by which he destroys himself. He also fashions the tools with which he builds for himself heavenly mansions of joy and strength and peace. By the right choice and true application of thought, man ascends to the divine perfection. By the abuse and wrong application of thought, he descends below the level of the beast. Between these two extremes are all the grades of character, and man is their maker and master. I don't know how many of you, may be in the position that I was in when I first heard or read this book. I will tell you, I was not ready to receive the things I was reading. Maybe that's why I hid the book. I would say, quote unquote, hid it in the glove compartment, and it was there for some years, because I really couldn't comprehend what was being said. And there's a saying that says, when the student is ready, the teacher shall appear. And then I heard another part to it that says, when the student is truly ready, the teacher then disappears. So when I was ready, the teacher appeared. Now I am truly ready. I no longer need a teacher, because now I have become the teacher and the student, if that makes sense. So when I heard that my current environment is an example and a result of my thinking, I didn't really understand what that meant. But as I started to ponder and to dissect and to dig and to ask questions and ask, and the answers would come. They didn't always come in the way that I thought that they was going to come. They came sometimes in a post that I may have read on social media. It may have came on a message on the television, a movie that I watched. Somebody, a lot of times, majority of the times, my children, they will come and just say something out of the blue. I'm driving and I see a writing on a billboard. I may have gone to the grocery store, picked up something, read something. It's there, the answer. Somebody randomly stopped me in a grocery store or on the street and spoke to me. Somebody in church, the answer always came. So I've learned to not look for the answer in just one way. I am open. I would say I am open to receive. So in going through my years of my stumbling and my falling and bumping my head, bumping my knees, and not just speaking, but literally there was a time where I was passing out, bumping my head, bruises on my head, bruises on my knee, because I was seeking. And I said to myself that I'm not going to give up until I get the answers to the questions that I'm asking. So when I finally got it, that okay, my environment is a result of my thinking. Okay, I got that. So now, what is the result? What is the solution, I would say, to where I'm at right now? How do I reverse this spell? Because it's actually like I spoke a spell over my life. I thought these things that I was thinking, and then I was speaking. For example, let's use something. Let's go with money, because money is a big issue these days. How many of you grew up hearing the love of money is the root of all evil? Or how many of you heard that I don't want to be rich, I just want to be comfortable? What is that? What does that truly mean? A lot of times we don't know the meaning of things that we're hearing, and we just would repeat the things that we're hearing. Like, they're just cliches, and we don't really understand the power of our words. So now I have learned to say, no, I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am wise. I am a prosperous being. I am a magnet to money. I control money. Money don't control me. Money is a tool that I use to acquire the things that I need to make me a better person in society, and to make those around me a better person in society, for me to help those that I can help that are in need. So money is a tool. It is an energy, and you need to love money. I heard someone say before that money is like a woman. You need to treat money the way that you treat a woman. When you love it, when you love her and you treat her right, she gives you more. She wants to be more around you, So I have learned to think about what I'm thinking about. I have this thing where I would ask people, I said, how are you feeling today, and how is your thinking? Because I want you to think. I want you to be in tune with yourself, to be in touch with yourself. How are you feeling? Feel. Take some time, just to be in the moment and to feel what you're feeling. And it's okay for whatever feeling you have at that time. If you're feeling sadness, it's okay. Why are you feeling sadness? Think about why you're feeling sad. What made you sad? See, even today in school, in the curriculum, I don't think that they really teach the children how to think. Think outside the box. Besides just sitting at a desk and I have a textbook in front of me and I'm just going to regurgitate what was written by someone else's thoughts, someone else's philosophy. How about we think today? Let's write our own feelings today. Take out a sheet of paper, and write how you feel. Write the things that you're hearing in your mind, So that is my message today. It's just to take some time off. First of all, like I said, to breathe, to focus on your breath, and then take some time to just listen. Listen to what that voice within, to that godlike consciousness is saying inside of you. Your godlike thoughts and your godlike feelings. What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? And sometimes things has to be repeated over and over and over and over again before you actually get it, before you actually can apply it. Because I know I am a person that unless I understand, unless I understand what it is that I am doing or I'm saying or I'm feeling, I don't feel comfortable applying it. I don't feel comfortable sharing it. I need to know that this works. I am not going to come and give you something that I have not tasted and know that it's good. If I give it to you, it's because I know it's good. So that is where I was yesterday. I wanted to know that before I come before my brothers and sisters, before I come before God's children, that I am bringing you meat. I am bringing you content that tastes good, that feels good, that smells good, that sounds good. But most of all, that I know that it is good because I have applied it. You understand what I'm saying? So I think about this and I said, at first I took so much time pondering and procrastinating, starting this YouTube channel because I look at so many other people YouTube channels and I say, oh, theirs is so perfect. They have it down packed. They have all this stuff, clickbaits, all that stuff. But I would keep hearing the voice within me. The Holy Spirit said to me, are you concerned about what other people think? Or are you concerned about what I am saying to you? I had to get over that. Get over myself. Get over that voice, that was speaking the not godlike thoughts. So I just want to encourage somebody today. Just step out. Step out on faith. Step out on faith. Get out the boat. Walk on water. What is that one thing that God voice inside of you has been telling you to do? Jump. Jump. Trust me, you will be okay. You will be okay. If you fall, you could get up and dust yourself off. Think about a baby, a child, a toddler, when they're getting ready to walk. How many times do we see those babies fall down and they get up? Sometimes they push us out the way and say, just move, I got this. No fear. No fear. So my word for you today is love and live fearlessly. Take that leap. I've been seeing this frog in front of my door for months now. Somebody asked me that. They said, you're spiritual. What does that mean? And trust me, I could read their thoughts. I know that they was equating the frog with something negative. I said, oh, that frog means no fear. Leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Because when I think about these frogs and how they just jump out into the wilderness, they don't think about all these other big creatures that's amongst them. Especially me, who had a fear of frog for so long, that this person would come with a shovel and just whack me because I didn't know any better. And throw salt on me. That was so cruel because of my fear. And not knowing that this frog is a symbol to show me that, guess what? Have no fear. Just jump out in the wilderness. Just jump out in nature and don't care about who is out there. Those big creatures that is afraid of you. That frog didn't think about, oh, I'm going to jump out here tonight and I'm not going to return back home. They just leap and leap and leap, looking for their insects to eat, And me, with my misunderstanding and my twisted thinking and my fear, I'm afraid of the frog, so I'm going to kill it. I'm so much more bigger than this frog. So now guess what? I won't say that I'm to the point where I pick them up and I pet them, but I let the frog be. Let the frog be free and roam. So now they know, they don't sense my fear anymore. They come out at night, they go by my garage and they eat all the insects, the mosquitoes and the flies and whatever they do, because that's the cycle of life, So I have learned throughout the years, because of my mistakes, my experiences, the things I have done. So today, my word for you is love and live fearlessly. Be like the frog. Take a leap of faith and just hop out into the world, into the universe. Not worrying about all the other big creatures that's out there. You just do your thing. Be blessed, beloveds, my brothers and my sisters. Until we meet again, I would say peace and love. Blessings.